Adam Gase is not Todd Bowles or Rex Ryan. He's not a defensive coach that will choke on the ball. And this, say what you want about Gase, this is a good thing for the NFL in 2020. Say what you want about Adam Gase. Despise him if you want. Call him the worst in the world. Make him earn it. Make him earn it is extremely fair. Say what you want. But when the pressure is on and it gets into a clutch situation, he will not choke on the ball. Like you've seen from Todd Bowles, from Rex Ryan, these defensive-minded coaches, in a situation like this, he will not choke on the ball like those guys would. It's not 1988 anymore. Points fly around this league. If you were to ever intentionally rely on your defense to win you a game, doesn't matter how good they are. It's a silly thing to do. 21-16 here, Dallas. Zeke just scored a touchdown. 6:21 left, first down. All of the momentum is with Dallas. It's just like week 1, Buffalo. What does Gase do? He allows Darnold to play. He allows his offense to play. Finds Crowder here. It's a huge chunk. Jets are off and running. Credit Adam Gase for this. It's a gutsy call on first down. He expects Dallas to play it a little aggressive pre-snap. They do. 11 personnel, 3-by-1. Nickel, 4-man front. Single high with the safety in the box. At this point, could be man or zone. Darnold, terrible play action, but with the Jets running game, even if Darnold was Boomer Esiason back there, it really wouldn't make much of a difference. Corners bail on both sides, turn quickly. Linebackers don't really go for it, but at this point, Darnold knows he's got one-on-one outside. They're both doing goes. So if he doesn't pull the trigger by now, he's in trouble. He could do it since it's one-on-one and it's single high, but if he doesn't pull the trigger now, he's going to have to buy time. He's got Crowder looking to work, find a soft spot, and he's got Bell out of the backfield. Darnold buys some time, finds Crowder, leads him in the perfect spot. Remember, look at this. If he leads him here, remember Crowder worked his way to the middle of the field a little bit. If he led him to where Crowder was going, this backside defender's dropping. I don't know who that is. Van Der Esch, I think that's Lee. We'll see on the other view. But Darnold, make sure he leads Crowder to the open space, which he does. Got it. Big chunk for the Jets on first down. They're off and running. They are in business. A defensive coach probably would have ran it here. Choked on the ball, got a couple yards, and put his offense in some trouble. Yeah, it's Van Der Esch. There's Sean Lee. Darnold looking to his left, to our right. Works his way back. Doesn't pull the trigger on either fade. Finds some room. 4-man rush. Jets kept the tight end in. Griffin to block. And this is what Darnold does great. He uses his legs to find extra time. Mobile in the pocket. Great feel in the pocket. And throws from these angles. You saw it. Palmer released one of Darnold's recent clips where he throws from an incredible body angle, but he loves throwing from an open position like this. Sometimes it gets him into trouble with footwork, as his footwork's pretty bad last year, but we'll see. Great job finding Crowder, leading him into the soft spot. Credit Gase for the gutsy let his offense play call. 1st and 10 after the big Crowder play, Gase comes back with a run call, which, listen, 6 minutes left, a running clock. Here the Jets are, 3-by-1. Again, Dallas is going to play aggressive. Looks like a mid-zone to Bell. Picks up 3 or 4. You can't really complain about this one. You want Gase and the Jets to be aggressive, but not go too crazy. So picking up 3 or 4 yards, setting up a 2nd and 6 is what you want. And also here they decide to attack the 3-on-3 side as opposed to the weak side, as opposed to Heath, the safety, who's lined up on the edge, helping at the box. Mid, outside zone, whatever you want to call it, probably mid zone, picks up 4 yards, sets up 2nd down. 2nd and 7, still with a running clock here. 5:29, 4th quarter. What does Gase do? Does he play it safe? Does he choke? No. 2x2, open, spread look. Darnold to Robbie Anderson on the slot, back shoulder. Gutsy call, gutsy decision by Darnold to have faith in Robbie Anderson and to pull this off for a 1st down. But again, this video is about Gase. The first step is the head coach allowing the quarterback to succeed or fail. If the coach doesn't allow the quarterback to succeed or fail, development doesn't happen. Cowboys, again, same look the whole series. Single high, center fielder. This guy's off, but up close, press, if not press, right there with a 4 or 5 man rush. Dallas is a very vanilla defense. This is a 5-man rush. Jets go with just a straight up 5-man protect. Bell swings, and how Darnold reads this is the important thing. Pre-snap, man, that's what it looks like. He looks right first. This linebacker darting out at Bell, and everything else that's materialized makes it look like a cover 1, which it is. Darnold turns left, plants, in rhythm, right here, fires, trusts his receiver that he's going to know back shoulder, it's coming. And credit Gase for having a man beater in both slots, the slant and the slot wheel, on against man coverage. It doesn't matter if the defender had brilliant coverage. It is so hard to stop that play. And credit Gase for letting his young quarterback have a chance to get it done in this situation. It's not easy. Not easy to do. And here's Darnold pre-snap. Lee toying around. Linebacker coming off the edge. Great job, back shoulder. Robbie Anderson hangs on. All right, another 1st down. 4:56. They are already in field goal range at the 26. Sam Kickin' Fickin' is their guy. What do? Do you keep the foot on the gas? Do you play conservatively? Get the 3, go up 8? Well, on this one, play 4 of the series, they go to the 22 personnel, 2 tights, and as most coaches would do on 1st down, keep it on the ground. It's a smart thing to do here, and Gase rolls with it. See it from the end zone view. Dallas plays it well. Jets try to go to the field side. Dallas overplays that side as well. Looks to be an outside zone. Bell just can't get much. Gets a couple. 2nd and 8. Running clock again. Creeping down on 4.5 minutes to go. 12 personnel, 2 tights. Dallas again, expecting run. Gase runs it. Sets up a very manageable 3rd down. He was afforded the opportunity to run 2 times in a row down here due to how aggressively he played things early in the drive. And that's the way a play caller, a head coach has to be in the NFL in 2020. It's just the way the rules are. You have to play that way. The coach who's afraid, outside zone, the coach who's afraid to not win the game will lose the game. In terms of the run itself, Bell does a good job. Alex Lewis, quick little double, pushes off, gets to the 2nd level. I think that's Van Der Esch. Sean Lee on the backside beats the rookie. to really make the play. Sets up a crucial 3rd and manageable. Tremendous play to review here. 3rd and 4. 4 minutes left. If Adam Gase ran the ball here, not one Jets fan would have complained. Not one football pundit would have questioned the call. 3rd and 4, up 5, with 4 minutes and running to go, with the field goal in his back pocket. He doesn't run it. He puts the ball in Sam Darnold's hands. Again, the spread look with the running back still offset, absolutely. And again, Dallas is aggressive. Tight end is nearest to us on the field side. Dallas looks to be man, single high. They could be bringing any number of from 4 to 6 players to Darnold. Watch what unfolds. Top of the screen, again that slot wheel with a slant underneath. Incomplete. He just doesn't go low into the outside to Crowder. The ball's too far to the inside, which gets it knocked away. But this is something Darnold, there's no pressure. Watch Darnold right now. The pocket is perfect. No pressure whatsoever. Open stance, which he's got to clean up. He loves it. But this is the biggest thing Darnold has to figure out. Far too often, when he locks on what he wants to do pre-snap, it doesn't leave his head post-snap. Here, man, he just hit that slot wheel, back shoulder with Robbie Anderson. Man across the board, he's thinking it again. He's thinking that same area one more time. Yet watch Robbie Anderson here. Watch Robbie Anderson. Slant. If he hits Robbie Anderson here, it's a touchdown. Sorry. You're not getting him. You're not getting Anderson. Catches it here, decides to cut left, cut right, it's a touchdown. He doesn't see him, even though it's right in front of his face. Watch Anderson's reaction, he can't believe it. Incomplete. That's Darnold. That's criticism for Darnold. But in terms of Gase and how he handled this last possession, it's tremendous. Tremendous. Now watch Darnold. Here's the footwork stuff. Look at how open his stance is. Look at this. It's incredible. His left foot is always open. It's never pointing to the receiver. If he likes to throw that way, fine. But his footwork was terrible last year. Gase, give him credit for letting Darnold try to win the game. Almost gets it done here. And if he were to just see Robbie Anderson, Dallas wouldn't have come close. Dallas wouldn't have marched down the field and made it a 2-point victory. Made it a heart stomper at the end. Good job by Adam Gase not choking on the ball and allowing his players the chance to win the game.